Watch your business grow. Call Best Country 106 today at 580-584-3388.
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Thank God it's Wednesday.
It's Friday.
Wrong pills. It's Friday.
It's Friday! Thank God it's Friday.
TGIF.
It's Friday.
Thank God it's Friday.
Born to be alive. Born to be alive. You see, we're born. It's Friday. Born. Friday. Friday. Born.
So, another Friday is upon us.
Born to be alive. Friday. 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 Born to be alive. Born to be alive. Yes, we were born. TGIF. Born.
Because it's Friday.
Born.
Friday is just a day before the week.
Born to be alive.
Friday, 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 Friday.
What up, chat?
Born to be alive.
Born to be alive.
Yes, we were born.
Thank God it's Friday.
Born.
All right.
Born. Born to be alive.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone. Wake up.
I was dreaming, but I should have never understand. Wake me up before you go.
Morning, Taylor.
Gotta wake up, get up.
Good morning, chat.
Good morning, y'all.
Let's get it. It's a Friday.
Darling, get up, get up, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get up, get a move on.
Here we go. Get up on your feet, skis.
Get out.
Put your hands together. That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning.
Happy
Woo.
Friday.
Happy Friday.
TGIF. Happy
I
Friday.
love it.
How was your evening last night? Anything special happen to you?
No.
Nothing?
No, I visited with some friends and went home.
What you mean? What you mean? Who's the friends? Where'd you visit at?
Ginger over here. I know. I went over to Janetta's for a little bit.
What up,
visited,
Ginger and Janetta?
And
Oh, they're the same people.
saw the kids.
Oh, okay.
You know, the babies.
The babies.
I love the babies.
Look at the babies.
Yeah, I know. Anyway, no, nothing special. Then I went home. It was good.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Awesome sauce.
Nice evening.
I like it.
Walked
like
a
it.
little bit. Park.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Got you some walking in too?
Yep.
I love it.
It was a nice evening.
Love it.
Super nice.
I did the jits yesterday, the noon style jits. Wright City baseball action yesterday.
Yes.
Big dub there.
And,
That was last minute win too, right? It was like 1 point win. It seems
Yeah.
like I got into jiu-jitsu or got out of jiu-jitsu and got in my car and turned it on, and boom, there it was, last inning. Because I texted you, I was like, wow, they still playing?
and they play again today at 11.
Yeah.
So, yeah. It'll be good. You guys make sure you tune in with us. We'll have that game. It'll start around 11. They'll probably do a little pregame.
Yep, 10:45.
Yeah.
Yeah. A good job, excellent job there done by the gentlemen. Appreciate them calling Wright City state playoffs action this week. I like it.
Yeah, me too.
We also have Rattan in the playoffs.
Yes.
If I understand correctly. And I heard Baptiste boys. Shout out to the Baptiste boys. They made the state playoffs, in my understanding, as well.
Yes.
So if I miss anybody, sorry, I didn't hear it.
And I do believe that today is track for Broken Bow. A Broken Bow goes to, they have like a state track meet or something today.
Oh,
I think it's
okay.
Today.
Nice.
The town is out of water.
The town is without water.
Yes.
We have 0 water.
There is a major line break.
Oh, wait a minute. What? For real? For real?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was April Fool's again.
Oh, no. This announcement just come in.
Uh-oh.
There's a major line break.
Oh,
It could
no.
be off possibly until noon or maybe a little later. They are working on it.
Yikes.
So if you guys are without water, that's why.
Check your water pressure now. You'll know if you're going to lose water in the near future because it'll go.
Yeah, it'll start spitting at you.
Yeah. Lacey says, can you put Dakota Cunningham on the birthday list? He is 13 today.
Ooh.
Big teenager there. Ooh.
All right, Dakota Cunningham.
Happy birthday, Dakota Cunningham. Last night for me was a pretty big deal. Like I said, I went to jiu-jitsu yesterday and had a friend of mine message the chat last night that he was competing.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, in June. So I begged and pleaded and finally found some sort of common ground to get my wife to allow me to compete.
Okay.
And by that,
Okay.
my wife, she's not like one that says you can't do that. She just doesn't give me support if she doesn't like when I do something.
Okay.
So I bargained with her and was able to get the support for me to compete at least one last time.
Okay.
So I will be competing in July in Tulsa.
I think that's awesome. I think that's a
Yay.
very good thing.
Yay. Now it is going to be the seniors division because I am 40 plus. So
It's funny that they call you guys seniors.
seniors,
but
yeah, I know.
I don't know. It'll be a good thing, though. It'll be good for you.
Good morning. Good morning. Yeah, I think so. But I have determined I'm going to do one thing differently than every other competition.
Okay.
I'm going to train normally.
Okay.
Up to this point, I've trained harder. I've gone hard. Just went hard. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Up to this point. I think every time I've just about I've injured myself in some way or another. So I think I'm just going to train normal.
Okay. I think
Okay.
that's a good idea.
Maybe up some endurance training type stuff, but
Okay.
yeah. So there you go. And the wife even acted like, I mean, she teetered on the possibility she'd come and watch me this time.
Oh, I bet she might.
Yeah, buddy.
Okay.
When? Question mark, question mark, question mark. Yeah, of course I'm going to win, Wolford. Oh, you mean when? It's in July, mid-July. I think it's like July. I don't want to say it's like the 14th, 13th, 14th, 15th, 16th, somewhere around there. Whatever one of those weekends is, Saturday and Sunday.
If y'all want to travel to Tulsa, we'll go and
Yeah.
we'll be his
Fly into Tulsa International World Airport.
we'll be his support.
Come watch
So-
Jay Lindley get choked out on the mats.
Yeah, I think it's a good idea.
It'd be fun.
I think you'll have a good time. You always do anyway.
Oh, yeah.
But you
I
know,
always hurt myself, too.
Well, you was gonna say you push yourself and you do it, and that's the thing. You sign up, you don't back out, and that's the best part about it. You follow through.
Yeah. So Laura said she acted like she would be supportive to an extent.
We'll see.
She's like, because I told her, I was like, look, I won't overtrain. I won't hurt myself.
Well, I'm sure that made her feel better because she wants to make sure that you're good. You her man. She gotta make sure you all right.
Wolford wants to know if you're going to go up there and then broadcast it live on TikTok for them to watch me.
Oh, do I need to?
I mean, you know, I don't know if I want to be caught in an arm-in triangle in 4K, though.
Okay. I mean, well, let's see. If Jay consents, some places won't let you video.
No, you could just act like you're. I mean, worse. I don't see why they wouldn't let you video. But if you could act like you're just videoing it for me to have my
Okay,
personal video.
okay.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I think I should. Sounds
Renee
like a
says
plan.
we're going to be the radio roadies.
That's what I'm thinking, Renee. We all meet up.
I'm
and,
with it.
You know, and
Tulsa-
we just go.
Tulsa is a road trip. Don't get me wrong; it's not a super quick drive, but it would be a fun little road trip.
I think so too.
Do it.
Renee, we'll talk about it.
All right, make it a little weekend trip then.
I'm telling you.
Most of the adult and the senior divisions roll on Sunday as well, Sunday morning,
Okay. Not bad.
just for the heads up.
Done. Doesn't matter. We're there for it.
Now, I hope I get to weigh in. Now, that was the other thing. One other thing before we change subjects. I signed up at 190 at middleweight.
Okay.
Which is normally 185. And then when I saw middleweight was on 190, I went ahead and signed up for middleweight.
Okay.
So I got to drop. And I weighed this morning exactly 195.5.
Okay, so you just need to
drop
drop
5 pounds.
Yeah.
In 3 months or 2 months.
You can do that.
However long that is.
You can do that.
Yeah, 2 months.
Yeah, you'll be just fine.
60-day camp for my competition. Let's see how we do.
60-day camp.
Let's see how we do.
It.
Yeah, Austin was like, all right, looks like Sunday's open mats just turned into a competition, Jim.
I mean, it sounds good time, though.
I'm with it. Hey, if you want to find out more about that Dale Glory Jiu-Jitsu here in Broken Bow, man, we've got every Thursday we give away a free month pass to check it out.
That's right.
Absolutely free. I know, Wolford. Oh, you said that. That's hilarious. You say that. Wolford says no maple donuts. I got 2 of them back there sitting, waiting on me. I would have had one of them by now.
Ooh.
So I'm doing without my maples. I'm going to have to tell the donut shop, don't give me any maples anymore.
Stop giving you some maples.
Because they usually throw them in there or whatever. Thank you, Michael Poole. I appreciate that. I wouldn't be mad if Michael Poole came up there and, twitched it live.
I mean, I think that he might. I think that I could get him in April to go with Renee and I. So.
There you go. Make it a whole Laney J live trip.
I'm telling you.
You can mic me up and we can hear what I have to say in it.
I was going to say, you're going to turn around and be like, y'all need to get out of here.
I was like, okay, I thought it was fun when it was just, we were just talking about it. But now that all of y'all are here to watch me lose, I don't want that.
Yeah, like I'm done. Don't come around. Don't come around here no more.
Hey. Mother's Day is Monday. Sunday. Mother's Day is Sunday. And Gasquatch has Mom's Tasty Meal for Mother's Day at Gasquatch.
They do. And this meal actually, I think it might be good. I'm serious. It's grilled chicken breast with jalapeno and strawberry glaze.
With the sides, the baked potato, the green beans, and the roll, and dessert.
Strawberry cheesecake. Ooh, $15.99 per meal. I think it's great. And you know what? Even if Mom doesn't like that, Gasquatch's Kitchen is open 24/7. So if you took Mom and she's like, I don't like that, they have a whole variety of other things that Mom could eat.
Yeah, especially if Mom is a fan of breakfast foods, because they offer those 24 hours a day, 7 days a week.
They do. They have a nice little dining area there in the car museum. I think it's a good thing to take Mom, and like we've said, if you don't feel like cooking, it's okay.
Yep.
You can go to Gasquatch and get a good sit down meal and just relax and have a good time. And it's not where Mom's got to dress to the nines.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
She can just be herself and just relax like moms deserve.
Exactly.
So I think you should take her. They're located north of the cinema. Y'all know where they're at. They're between Broken Bow and Idaville.
Where that cinema at?
Across, it's on North Lincoln Road, just like you're coming to Broken Bow. It's on the west side of the highway.
West side?
So, I mean, it's a good spot. She had something in her hand.
I don't know. I missed it.
I don't know. It looked like food.
You got some food for us?
It might have been a plant. I don't know.
Oh. But check it out. It is Gasquatch, 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, 365 days a year.
Yes.
On Lincoln Road.
Yeah. Take your mom. Have a good time. Just, show Mom you care. Take her out to eat. That's awesome.
I like it.
So it's good. I mean, I'm sure you can get it to go too. Maybe Mom 100%. Don't want to go.
Yeah, no, yeah.
So
that's what we always do. We always get it to go and bring it home.
Yeah. I mean, it's a good idea. I love it.
For sure.
I love it. What?
Renee says you're going to have a bunch of moms dressed in their PJs going to eat.
I'm cool telling you.
Guarantee they ain't mad at you. Guarantee they ain't mad at you at Gasquatch.
She'd say, bring them on.
South of the Little River Bridge.
I love it.
Have y'all seen this egg cracking trend on TikTok?
No.
It's kind of funny. It's like, okay, so the moms will often sit down with the daughter and say, all right, let's make some cake or something. Let's make a cake. And then with the egg crack, instead of cracking on the bowl, they crack it on the child's forehead. Of course,
yes, I've seen that.
Okay. Of course, that doesn't hurt the child. It just startles them.
Yeah.
And then some of them are gotten mad. Some of them have done very funny things, whatever. A 24-year-old Swedish mother was convicted of harassment after cracking an egg on her daughter's forehead for a TikTok video. You got that right.
Oh.
The trend of parents cracking eggs on their small children's heads took off back in 2023. While many saw this as harmless, others didn't agree. To record and humiliate the child and then broadcast it to thousands of viewers, I find that incredibly degrading. And that's my personal opinion, according to the prosecutor here. She said the mother was fined just over $2,000. And guess what? Must give it to her daughter.
Oh, well, that's what the judge saw fit. So,
I mean, I realize this is in Sweden. They have different allowances than we do here in America. But I don't see an American judge saying, oh, you cracked an egg on your daughter's forehead for likes. Guilty.
no, the judge might have done it too.
You know?
No, I just,
weird.
I'm not, I mean, we pull, I don't know about you, but I mean, I pull jokes on my kid. Nothing that'll get her hurt. Like you said, the egg.
It's an egg.
It's just an egg. They easily crack.
It's literally the reaction they're getting from them.
Well,
that's all.
if anybody knows that mom, have her call in. I just want to know if it was worth it.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
How many views?
I don't have an opinion on that. It just, it's not going to hurt the child. I mean, it could have been.
Renee said, "Shut the front door."
Yeah, I mean,
I know.
it could have been something else.
Come on.
You could have told the judge, well.
All right. Of course, you know me. This is Friday, so all my stories are going to be about moms today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Another one for you, moms. I want to know if moms watching the show or listening agree. Let me know. Moms say about 16% of their diet is made up of their kids' leftovers.
Yeah.
Says here, such as sandwich crusts. Sandwich crust was one of the number ones there.
Been there.
Yeah, absolutely. Discovered that about 90% of moms say motherhood is the hardest and most rewarding thing they've ever done. You agree with that statement?
Yeah.
Okay. When it comes to tidbits of advice they'd give their younger selves, one participant said, give yourself grace. Perfection isn't the goal. Ask for help. Sleep when you can. And know this chaos is love in its purest form.
Yeah.
I thought that was a great statement.
Yeah, that's very true.
So yes, these what is it? Brad Paisley song? You're gonna miss this. Who sung that song?
Trace Atkins.
Trace Atkins. Thank you. That is 1,000% true. When you're with the baby and you don't got no sleep and it's always crying and you're like, oh man, I just can't wait until this baby can sleep through the night. And then when the baby's sleeping through the night, you're like, oh, I just can't wait till this child's run around and I don't have to carry it everywhere.
Yeah.
And then your toddler's running around. You're like, I just can't wait till this child can speak to me in full sentences and I know exactly what they want. And now your child's talking all day, every day and saying some things you said that you didn't want them to learn,
Right.
So,
Oops.
and then the kid starts going to school and then you're like, and then they graduate and then they got the family of their own. This stuff goes by quickly. So just remember, you're going to miss this. Trace Atkins knew what he was talking about.
He did.
Every bit of it. Now, of course, you're not going to miss not having any sleep, but you're going to miss those times that you were laying there while you were both trying to go back to sleep and your infants in your arms. And, there'd be little times in there that you will miss. You're going to miss this.
I have a friend who would pick up her son and carry him to the car.
Yeah.
When he was very much able to walk. And I miss that with Nala, just like the snuggles, not just the baby snuggles, but the toddler snuggles.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
It's like, who are you? Who are you? When you think about that child compared to the 10-year-old you got.
Oh, absolutely.
Like, who are you?
Yeah. Different human beings.
Yeah. What happened to my kid? Watching them grow is the coolest thing ever. So
yeah.
It really is. It's just so cool to see their accomplishments and what they do. These tiny humans turn into big humans, and it's just cool.
And as I've learned now, as the children turn into adults, yes, you miss some of those old times, but now there's new times that you get to enjoy too.
Yeah.
Them becoming an adult, them learning bills, my sons paid taxes for the feeling like the first time ever. I think I don't know if they paid taxes prior to this, but we made sure they paid their taxes this year because they're living in our home. And that was a big deal. That was a huge event in our house because thousands of dollars were spent on taxes, and the kids just blew their mind that what? I got to do what?
They learned.
Yeah, they did. So
they learned. That's good.
But yeah, so there's definitely new things and new events and stuff that make it all something you're going to experience. Every day is a new experience.
That's right.
My dad would probably say, yeah. And then once you get the grands and the great grands, it gets even more grand.
Oh, yeah.
The experiences.
Yes.
So, let's see here. It's about that time. It is.
Ooh, it is.
It's 7:31. Laney J's Lowdown is up next. What you got coming up?
A man was awarded money for being compared to Darth Vader.
Yep.
Find out those details.
I heard about this.
And an AI robot snaps. Find out what happened up next on my Lowdown. We'll be right back, y'all.
This is Austin Harvonic with Dale Gloria Jiu-Jitsu.
Did it know Jiu-Jitsu, though?
One way to get fit, learn self-defense, and involve.
What?
But did it know
Dale
Jiu-Jitsu?
Gloria Jiu-Jitsu in McCurtain.
I don't think it did.
All right, good. Then we're good. Yes, a PSPN Sports Center exclusive. I'm with you.
Is that Deadpool?
Yep.
Deadpool is Kennedy and them got a state track meet today.
State track. Happy Friday, Alan.
I got to tell you something. I don't know if you're friends with the same people I'm friends with, but
I don't run in your circles.
well,
Ha!
it might have been April. Kennedy was in her prom dress, which was red and gorgeous, and she's walking down the sidewalk toward the camera. And the caption said, she doesn't have a catwalk, or she's not on the catwalk, or maybe it's on a Miss America walk or something like that. This is a champion's walk. And the way she was walking, her back was straight. She was walking not like a girly girl, but like a...
But like somebody that can pick up a few 100 pounds?
Yes.
Gotcha.
Yes.
Understood.
It was an awesome clip.
That is awesome. Just strutting down.
Yes.
Stories make us more. Stories keep our culture alive.
All right, 30 seconds, chat. We'll be right back. After
Together we're
these
more.
messages, we'll be right back.
Traffic, radio drives results.
Radio drives results.
Sure does.
A great radio
I be hearing about it all the
sends
time.
People straight to your website and social media, boosting engagement and turning listeners into loyal
We got a lot of
customers.
people
Don't
that
just
will
be seen,
tell
be
you what
heard.
radio's done for them.
Advertise with the
Yep.
Southeast
We
Oklahoma
appreciate them,
Radio
too.
Group and grow your online presence today. Call now to get started. 580-584-3388 or slide into our DMs and don't be shy.
Oh, well, yeah, what was you looking at?
I don't know. I spaced out.
Was it Morgan Wallen?
No,
Oh.
he was with Tom Brady. I was looking. Ah!
Dun, 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 dun. That's right. It's time for Laney J's Lowdown.
Indeed, it is.
Indeed, a leadle.
Indeed-a-leedle. So, an aggrieved worker, Lorna, was awarded almost $40,000 in compensation after being compared to Darth Vader. She said it was very upsetting. We all know Darth Vader is a legendary villain in Star Wars. Well, she was compared to the half machine, half human Star Wars baddie, who was known in the films for choking underlings and failed to carry out his orders. Yes, someone at her job compared her to Darth Vader.
Oh,
So she got very upset about it. She's
Yeah.
like, you know what? I'm not going to take it.
I'm suing you.
Yeah. So she filed some court
grievances?
proceedings
Okay.
and yeah, she was awarded $40,000 for that happening to her.
Of the things you've called me over the years now, I'm good. I'm due for like 400,000.
I was gonna say, you're due for quite a bit.
I want $1 million and a package of envelopes.
I'm telling you, Jay's like a brother. I say some horrible things to him. I promise you
Especially
guys.
off the air.
Yeah. So, and that was the first time an employee's been compensated for an unusual seeming complaint, is what they say. But I don't know. That company really hasn't said anything. They're just kind of like, I really just think that they don't care. They paid the money that they had to pay, and that was that. Okay, so a violent humanoid robot snapped and attacked factory workers.
What?
They're the employees, the workers comparison to this was the robot went full Terminator.
What?
It was the rise of the machines.
Oh no.
So there is footage that captured the moment that the robot seemingly snapped, lashed out at its handlers like something out of a dystopian sci-fi thriller.
Oh.
They ended up, what they did was, it was at an undisclosed factory. The bot was seen dangling from a construction crane on the factory floor, and there were two men who were looking cautiously in the video. They were testing the humanoid's droid capabilities. They're chatting away, and then all of a sudden, the automated robot flails its arms and legs about in a spectacle, and it had, they say it looked like a failed prototype from the RoboCop movie.
Danger, Will Robinson. Danger, Will Robinson.
At one point, the robot lunged forward while swinging and dragging the stand that he was hooked to. He dragged that with him like he was trying to attack the factory workers. But the thing is the factory workers were picking on the robot.
Yeah.
You know?
iRobot.
So the robot's like, yeah, no, just because you're human don't mean you can do this to me.
Back up.
So he got angry. So I don't blame the robot. But robots aren't supposed to have feelings. So how did that happen?
I don't know.
You know what I mean?
He became
like, was there somebody somewhere else controlling the robot? That was like, no, let's get him.
Yeah. Oh, maybe.
That's what I would do.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
A worker that was recently fired that had the ability to hack into it.
I like that story better. Yeah, and he's like, I'm gonna show these guys because
like,
obviously they pick on
the guy that the robot swung on was actually that worker's boss. When he was a bully boss.
There you go. So I mean, here's the thing: don't pick on the robots because you don't know what might happen. You got to be kind and not just to humans.
Possum says, "Somebody call Will Smith."
Oh,
we need a robot smacked around here.
We could do that.
We need an iRobot smacked.
That's right. And then you can flash them. Yeah. Anyway, that's it for my lowdown.
I love
that's it.
I love it.
Crazy
7:38.
stuff.
It is 38 minutes after 7 a.m. Mother's Day is Sunday, my peoples.
Hey, can I get a shout out real quick?
Shout out time.
Shout out to Wayne Blackmore over at Brick and Bread.
Wayne.
I was
Wayne
working the board yesterday for the baseball game, and I was starving.
This man's full of surprises.
He is. And, they'll deliver.
Yep.
You're
in downtown especially. Yeah,
you're downtown. They'll deliver. So I called. I was like, I need this. I did order Jay a sandwich as well. Jay was at Jits.
Dude, that was like, she was like, because I texted her, I was like, are you hungry? Because that's what I said. I was like, are you hungry? I'll, if you're hungry when I get done with Jits, I'll bring you something because you'll be working.
Right.
And she was like, all right, cool. And then when I texted her, are you hungry? She said, oh, I done got you some. I was like, you is my best friend.
I knew better. Like, you can't get that. I mean, which I knew. I know what Jay will eat from there.
Yes.
So that's
it's a really good one. It's called the Rachel.
Yes.
It's like a Reuben, but with turkey.
Yeah. And I got just a kid's ham and cheese sandwich and some soup. That's what I got.
Yes, that smelled so good.
And Wayne himself brought it down here.
The owner walked it down?
Yes. And they own Sloppy Pops too. And he's like, I brought you some ice cream too. I said, aw.
Too beautiful of a day not to enjoy ice cream.
Those were his words. Too beautiful of a day not to have some ice cream. And he's like, I wasn't sure if Nala was with you or not. And he's like, I seen the kids meal. I was like, nah, it's just me and Jay. But he was so sweet. And Wayne, we just appreciate that.
And that ice cream?
Oh,
I had what was it, cookies and cream?
Yes.
That was the best cookies and cream ice cream I have ever tasted in my life, bar none. And I love the Brahms cookies and cream. Mm-hmm. It's got a really, I don't know what it was. It was like a buttery flavor to it. It's like that weird? Soft.
Yeah, it's just good.
Butter. Oh man, yeah. It's not. I don't know how to explain this. I'm not a huge fan of ice cream. I like ice cream. I'm a human being.
Right.
I like it, but I'm not just. I don't search it out.
Right.
Sometimes the wife will be like, "Hey, I'll be like, yeah, give me a malt or something like that." That's usually my equivalent of ice cream enjoyment. Yeah. This ice cream, I ate every bite. Yeah. We sat here for the end of the Wright City baseball game and ate every single bite of that ice cream. Little did I know I was planning on competing starting the next day, but it's okay because I'm pretty sure that was calorie-free ice cream.
That's right. That's right. I had the apple crisp. It was great.
Oh man!
Thank you, Wayne, for being such a great guy. He's always taking care of us.
Great neighbor too.
Yes, we appreciate that.
Oh, he's here in the chat.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you, Wayne.
Thank you so much.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So go get. Hey, today is gonna be another great day to get you some ice cream. They've got the
Yes.
Tillamook. They've got everything's hand dipped, handmade. They don't ship anything boxed and frozen, my people.
No, they have those frozen popsicles that they create.
They dip them, hand dip them.
Their hours are like 7 days a week, 11 to 9.
Yeah,
So
they're open.
Yeah.
They're open.
Yes.
Absolutely.
Y'all check them out.
Thank you so much.
Man, thanks, Wayne, again.
That's
We
a great place to
appreciate
bring
you.
mom. That's a great place to bring mom.
Oh,
Hey,
yes.
Wayne, real quick. Mother's Day hours, same? I would imagine.
I've taken my mom there.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She loved it.
100%.
Yeah.
Brick and bread
That's right.
and sloppy pops. All right.
It's time for the impossible question.
Almost. We got
okay.
about three and a half minutes.
Sorry, I was going a little fast.
You
Whatever.
jumping the gun, Laney J.
I know. My bad. The old sloth. What was that from? From a movie, there's a sloth on there.
Ice Age?
No, but that was Sid the Sloth.
Sid the Sloth. Okay, that's what I was thinking of. Sorry.
They do this every year. Sorry.
Well, do you want to do the winners? Do you want to talk about the winners of the awards and whether we got any of them correct after your impossible question today?
Well, I was going to do that on the country music news.
Perfect.
How about that?
Perfect.
Because, and I got your list out over here.
Okay.
So, I mean, I'm a little disappointed in a few of them, but, it's all good.
But, our girl, Laney, oh my goodness, she cleaned
up.
She cleaned up. We'll talk about that coming up. But first, the impossible question. But you got to hang tight, honey. Clear. Cleaned up. Good on her, my friends. What up, Chatskis? Thanks for hanging. We got the impossible question coming up next. Yes, Wayne Blackmore says yes on the same hours for Mother's Day. Cool.
Awesome.
I'm glad you remembered that because now I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Oh, the wife might, if she gets around early enough, she might bring some breakfast.
I won't be mad.
Ooh. Lisa and John Gotti. 1K Electronic. I like it. All right, smashed another goal with the I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Me so hungry.
I don't know, y'all.
All right, this one's for all the newbies out there. It's nice to meet you today. We're Jay and Laney J live on Best Country 106 in Southeast Oklahoma. We're broadcasting from the biggest stick in the largest county in the state of Oklahoma. Your sense of humor is very heavy. I've been told that a few times.
Heavy?
I've got a heavy sense of humor. It's not light and fluffy. It's more like a thick, battered cake. Good morning, Abigail.
I ain't in it. Bennett.
Abigail Bennett, I ain't in it. Good morning, Gemma. That humor would be dark, too. Yeah, I got some dark humor. Laney's humor is more dark than mine, though. Wouldn't you agree, Laney J? Would you say that?
What exactly does that mean?
Like you're more capable of making fun of the more dark humor, like the more, I don't know.
Does that mean I'm a worse person?
You're a horrible human being, I believe is what they're saying.
I think you got that. I think y'all got it right.
Okay, just making sure.
Yeah, y'all got it right.
All right, chat. We'll be right back.
Maybe. We might leave.
If we like y'all, we'll be back. If we don't, we won't. We'll see.
Hey.
Tide,
County
honey.
Trash Service. You toss it, they haul it. County Trash Service
Toss it,
is
haul
convenient
it.
and locally owned.
You know what
Just
I'm
take the trash
saying?
chore
That's
off of your list.
Haul it,
County Trash
toss
Service
it.
offers 96-gallon cans for curbside or porch service, 2-yard dumpsters for mid-sized needs, and 20-yard roll-off containers for your big projects. They handle residential and commercial trash pickup. They even do demolition. Give them a call today.
Demolition.
584-6474.
They do demolitions.
That's 584-6474. County Trash Service.
Look at that beautiful screen with all of our wonderful sponsoritos.
Someone with strong leadership, communication, and problem-solving
I love
skills who is committed to community-focused policing. The executive
Did you see
level
the,
role will oversee all
side by
aspects
side
of
of
the
Jared
police
Leto
department while
at
working closely with the city manager and community
34
leaders.
versus
Must have at least 8 years
54 or
of
however
law
old is it
experience,
that he is
including
now?
5 years in a command role. Must
They
be
say he looks better
certified.
now,
A
20 years
bachelor's
later.
degree in criminal
Really?
justice or a related field is preferred. Inquire today at Broken Bow City Hall,
Maybe it's
210
24
North Broadway
before
in
I'll
downtown Broken Bow.
Get your fishing gear ready for the 35th annual Tri-Lakes
Any
Big Bass
fishermen's
Festival,
going out to that?
Saturday, May
Sounds
24th, Memorial Day weekend. Get your fish on at either Dirks, Tequila, or Killer Lakes with thousands
Senior
of dollars in cash
fishing
up for grabs,
Oh,
including
really?
hourly
Yeah.
winners of
Senior
each
in high
lake.
school?
The overall
No.
biggest
Senior
bass
citizen?
worth
$2,000.
$2,000.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
And there'll
they
be a
get to-
special $10,000
Free,
reel
they
to
got
weight
cool
prize on
prizes.
each
That's
lake
cool.
if you're winning.
All right,
matchup.
30 seconds and we'll go live with the impossible question. 30 seconds.
Paid for with state and regional funds.
Winners of the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, must collect their winnings within 30 days at KKBI Studios, 108 North Broadway, downtown Broken Bow. Gift certificates obtained will expire 30 days from date issued. To win, be the first caller at 580-584-3388 or 584-3372 with the correct answer. One prize winner per household per month, please. It's the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova, weekdays, 7:45 a.m. on Jay and Laney J Live.
Best Country, 106. Bum, 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 bum. Here we go. Blue. That's right. It's time for Laney J to ask a question.
That's right. Today's Friday. You're going to win Truckin' Good Barbecue just for you.
That's right. And
Yes.
all you have to do to win the prize is call in to win. The numbers are 580-584-3388 or
580-584-3389 or
580-584-3372. And those are the numbers to call if you want to play and win the Impossible Question, brought to you by Nova. Now remember, chat, TikTok, Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, you can answer the question in the chat and be a lifeline to those that call in to win.
yes, you can. So you can help us out. Help them out. All right, you guys. Are y'all ready?
Let's do it.
Let's do it. Okay. A new survey of over 5,000 Americans shows most people think spending a lot of money on this is a waste. Ooh. What is it?
Interesting.
A new survey of over 5,000 Americans shows most people think spending a lot of money on this is a waste.
Huh.
What is it?
That's a fairly big servant.
It is.
All right. All right.
Yeah.
Let's go to El Phony Lines.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Cable TV.
I love it. Great answer and great start. It's not cable TV. Laney J, can you save her life?
Shoes.
It's not shoes or undergarments. Coming
Okay.
in from Cali Girl.
Okay.
Great answer. Great answer.
I'll spend the money on that.
Sprinkleman said, I ain't spending nothing on my kid's graduation next week. No, I'm just kidding.
You're terrible.
I made that up. All right, let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
The newest cell phone.
That's a great answer. The newest tech. Not what we're looking for, Laney J.
Your cell phone bill.
Oh, man, that feels like a waste.
Yeah.
Now, this is not a waste, although I've mentioned this before. New tires feels like a waste. Just feels like you're throwing away money. Although you need them, and when I have them on my car, I feel all fresh and new. You know what I mean?
And to a lot of people, like insurance feels like a waste. But
True.
once you use it,
Exactly.
it's not. No
Once
more.
it's there for you when you need it.
That's
Yeah.
right.
TikTok saying fast food. That's a great answer.
I agree with that.
Streaming services of all kinds is on the chat. That's a great answer. It's not streaming services.
Okay, here's your question again.
All right.
A new survey of over 5,000 Americans shows most people think spending a lot of money on this is a waste. What is it?
Charlotte says NFTs are a huge waste of money. I have an NFT that I minted, but it was free for doing the little, whatever it was.
What's an NFT?
Non-fungible token. It's basically a digital picture.
Oh.
A very good quality digital picture, and you have the rights to that picture. In essence, right? I'm getting that right, wrong? Maybe?
No, you got it.
Kara says oil changes feel like. I know what you mean. Because it's like, I already got oil in there. Why do I need to change it?
Yeah, I get it.
My viscosity breakdown is horrible right now. I need to change my oil.
Your viscosity breakdown.
HTX dude says yard services.
Okay.
Robert says the digital president trading cards. That's those NFTs, right? Yes. They have some president ones. I've seen those. I've seen them. Nobody on Facebook has an answer. That blows my mind. Usually Facebook is throwing out the answers. And we're slow on the calls too. Maybe I
know. Maybe you're going to win today.
This has nothing to do with technology. People have been doing this for decades, but it has nothing to do with technology.
I have the answer.
Okay, give me the question again. Then.
Just so y'all know, I have the answer.
It's not crypto, John.
A new survey of over 5,000 Americans shows most people think spending a lot of money on this is a waste. What is it?
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Bottled water.
Ooh, that's a great answer. I love it. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save her life?
Rent.
Oh, rent. That's an awesome answer. Don't throw your money away from rent.
It wasn't the right one.
Or how about new car bills, like all the taxes and the payments and the insurance that comes with a new car? That's a great answer.
Okay.
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Healthcare.
Healthcare. Great answer. It's so hard to pay those premiums. Not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save her life?
Plastic surgery.
It's not plastic surgery or just going out. Cindy, that's a great answer. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Education.
An education. That's a great answer. Not spending those hundreds of thousands of dollars when all you're going to do is be a delivery driver. No, not what we're looking for. Laney J, can you save his life?
Gas.
Gasoline. I don't like paying for it, but I do feel like it's necessary.
Well, I'm going to pay for it because I got to have it.
Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Extended warranties.
Great answer. It's not extended warranties. What do you think?
Vacation?
It's not vacation. Good answer. Good answer.
Okay.
I like it. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Burial policies.
I would say that's kind of close, but not really. But now that would be more ballparky than, like, let's say, new cell phones and stuff like that.
Medication?
It's not medication. I like it. Good answer. Good answer. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Life insurance.
It's not life insurance. It's not going to be any kind of insurance or payments of that type.
A financial advisor?
Oh, good answer. It's not a financial advisor. If you have enough money, you probably should get you one.
Yeah, I think so too. Okay, a new survey of over 5,000 Americans shows most people think spending a lot of money on this is a waste. What is it?
Matter of fact, in the survey, okay, Cindy just said home improvement. Matter of fact, in the survey, most people said that they would rather use this money on home improvement than this one-time thing. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
What is postage stamps?
It's not postage or your 401k. It's not an investment of any kind.
Self-care?
It's not self-care of any kind.
Oh, you guys, come on. We got to do better than this.
I've got the correct answer on TikTok. It's not your children, but I do have the correct answer coming in. Let's go to this line here.
Good morning. What's your answer?
Taxes.
It's not taxes, but K-Bomb says a wedding is correct. Who do we have on the phone?
Mindy Austin.
All right, Mindy. K-Bomb on TikTok just saved your life. Come by the radio station and pick up your certificate.
All right.
You're welcome. You have a great day. There you go. Big winner. Big winner. That's what I'm talking
Chicken
about.
dinner. I love it.
A big wedding was the correct answer. They say, most people say that's a bad use of your money if you spend thousands and thousands of dollars on a big wedding.
Yeah.
How much money was spent on your wedding? Do you remember overall? You don't have to say if you don't want to, but you're welcome to. Do you remember?
Much.
Wasn't much?
No. I don't remember what it was though, but it wasn't much.
I don't think mine was probably $1,000 ish, maybe.
Oh, yeah.
Max.
Yeah, I mean, and that's good because I mean, I know people today who are like, I'm not, because I'm like,
I take that
can't wait
back.
for you to get married, but they're like, nah, we don't want to have a wedding; it's too expensive.
Yeah, I take that back though. I will say that if you add the wedding dress, do you add the wedding dress in the cost of the wedding?
Yes.
Okay, then yeah, it's probably more than that. It's probably $2,000 maybe. I don't
Okay.
know. I don't know how much her wedding dress was exactly,
But still, $2,000 is nothing compared to some people who will spend
and we got a venue with that.
tens of thousands of dollars.
This one says mine was $11,000 back in 2002. Callie says my wedding was free. $3,500 says John. $13K says microphone. So there's quite a different,
Yeah, I would say
variation.
mine's probably half the cost of what yours were, and I'm thinking like maybe $500,
Okay.
$600. Yeah,
Okay.
I did not go all extravagant. Was not going to do that.
Kara says, and now we're divorced. Don't.
Oh man, what was more expensive, the wedding or the divorce?
Kara, looking back, you said you spent about I think she said she spent about 13 grand on her. No, that was microphone. Microphone. You spent 13 grand back in 2019. Looking back, was that 13 grand well spent, or could you have spent 3 grand and got the same experience and still had 10 grand for something later?
Gotcha.
You know what I mean? I'm
Yeah.
curious. I'm just curious. You may say, hey, yes, best 13 grand I've ever spent in my life.
That's
and
true.
I'm cool with that. But I'm just curious,
Lakin said 10 to 15K, and I would like to say good morning, Lakin. It's really
We
nice
have
to see you.
We have missed you, Lakin, just for the record.
Yeah.
We talked to somebody the other day.
Your dad.
Your dad, yeah. We talked to your dad the other day. We're like, we've been missing Lakin. And she's like, well, she's working a lot lately. So I'm like, okay, we get it. We get it.
You have to work.
Whatever.
It's fine.
Priorities, and apparently we're not it no more.
That's right. That's right.
Just kidding. We're so good. So glad to see you though.
Yes, we are.
Yeah, absolutely not. I could have gotten by with 5K. Okay, so he says he spent 13K. Feels like he could have gotten by with about 5K and got the same experience. That's what I'm thinking. I think back to my wedding, and I remember flashes of it. Does that make sense?
Yes.
And those flashes are probably really just pictures I saw after the fact.
Right. Okay.
Because most of the wedding is just a blur for me.
Yeah. No, I get that. You have those big events like that, and even though you're marrying the love of your life, you've got some, there's some emotional stress there. You get married that day, so
Right.
I see where you can forget.
Right. Microphone said he blames it on his mother-in-law. LOL. I love that. Here's another thing. Mother-in-laws, should a mother-in-law, especially if you're the male, let's say you're the guy, and often the wife's parents pay for the wedding, right? Is that the way it usually goes?
That's how it's supposed to go.
Okay. So let's say you are, and your mother-in-law is like, you need to spend this kind of money. And you're like, but ain't you the wife's parents? Ain't you supposed to be spending that money?
Well, I'm telling you, you shouldn't tell anybody. If somebody wants to get married in their flip-flops and shorts in their grandma's backyard, you let them do it.
Absolutely.
That's their wedding. You let them do it. And for those of you that a wedding is too expensive, there are lots of ways to cut money so it's not so expensive. So, it could be done. You do not have to have a big extravagant wedding.
Quick, Jay Lindley interrupted us again.
I mean,
Sorry
you
about
do
that.
what's right for you.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, the extravagant weddings are beautiful. Don't get me wrong. And they're, usually they're fun and they got good food. But if you don't have that kind of money, you don't have to do that.
Jonathan on TikTok says, that wasn't an option with Melissa. I would have been okay with flip-flops.
I believe that. I
love
believe that.
I
They
love
did have a beautiful wedding, though.
Speaking of John, he's got a wonderful Mexican wife.
Yes.
Okay. And I'm curious, I see a lot of TikToks now of white dudes that are like, no, I'm Mexican now. I married a Mexican woman. I want Mexican food every day.
I'm telling you, she takes care of him.
Have you seen those?
Yeah. I've seen his.
Have you seen his? Okay.
Well, they're Snapchats.
That's funny.
But yeah, she takes care of him and feeds him well. So I get it.
Wait, what? Whose wife's family? What pays for wedding? I'm telling you, that's the way. I thought that was tradition, right? Wasn't that tradition? The wives' parents usually pay for?
It has been tradition for a while that the bride's parents pay for the wedding. The groom's parents would pay for like the rehearsal,
the honeymoon,
dinner,
and the rehearsal,
and the honeymoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean that's the way it always was. That I always knew of. That was tradition. I mean, of course, people have gotten away from that, but there are still some families who stick to that. So. Pays what?
Jonathan's blaming his wife on the weight he's gained.
Oh well,
Hey, take some credit there. You ate that wonderful food.
I've seen some of the food you've cooked, John. It looks good.
So he's just as guilty.
Yeah.
So he's just as guilty.
Of course, they be eating good over there in the Jones household.
I'm just trying to keep up with the Joneses' dinner table. That's all I'm trying to do.
I'm telling you, they be having some good looking food.
All right, we got to get into this weather, local news, statewide news, and sports, and then we'll be back with the 8 o'clock hour of Jay and Laney J live on Best Country 106. If you want to chat with us during the news, then go to the chats at KKBI FM on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok.
Your tri-state area weather forecast brought to you by Pine Cellular Coverage.
Man, Mo. All right, let's see what today's like.
Chance of showers and thunderstorms this afternoon. Still mostly sunny, high of 75 degrees. Northeast winds.
It's going to be beautiful most of the day, and then we'll get a little chance to see. I think between like 4 and 7 or 5 and 7.
Tomorrow, partly sunny.
KKBI Appreciation Cookout soon. I'll bring my smoker.
Southeast Oklahoma radio weather. Log on to
SEOKradio.com.
I'm not saying no.
No.
In your
Not
local
saying
news
no.
and community event,
We're going to have a listener appreciation day.
at the Choctaw Nation Community Center.
Is that what we're going to do?
From 6 to 8 p.m.
No, it's an
Concession will
appreciation
be
for
available.
KKBI.
Of us.
Yeah.
An appreciation of us. I'm even better.
I'm saying he ain't cooking for the whole town.
Lakin said, I was the first child, so of course mom had to go all out.
I know that's right. I mean,
Love
I
it.
would too.
Absolutely.
In downtown Broken Bow. The cost is $10 for adults and $5
We need to have a
for
mod
kids.
party. We all go up
Spaghetti
there
dinner
for that
fundraiser
splash
to
pad.
benefit Jamie
What I'm
Gamble,
talking about.
Animal Control Officer.
Where are you all
Saturday,
at?
May
K-Bomb, we're in
10th at
Broken
the
Bow,
Eastside
Oklahoma.
Community Center. The
Southeastern
spaghetti will be
corner of the
served at
state.
11 a.m.
McCurtain
and
County.
3 p.m. The bingo fund will be 5 to 8 p.m. For
Where
more
you
details
chiming
on
in
these
from,
local
K-Bomb?
events and others, log on to
Where
our
you
website,
at? If you ain't in McCurtain County, then where you
If
at?
you have an event you would like to add, email it to us. KKBI1061FM
Change
at
his goal.
gmail.com.
Nice to meet all of
I'm
y'all.
Laney J
Thank you for
reporting.
smashing the goals and taking names this morning.
From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts. One person is dead after a car went off a bridge early this morning in northwest Oklahoma City.
That's
The wreck
not
happened
good.
near
That's
West Reno
terrible.
and North Council Road. A woman was ejected from the car and was dead at the scene. 2
Ugh.
others were transported to local
My goodness.
hospitals. Well, a bill that has
And
died and
why do
been
we need to know
resurrected in the
this?
legislature is setting new records for its reincarnation. The measure was previously approved
Not
by
that
the
we
House
don't
and then
need
was
to know
voted
that's not
down
what I
on
mean. I just
Wednesday
mean that
and had new
news is
life
too
on
sad.
Thursday.
Do we
The
need
bill
to
would
know?
allow
Do we
counties to
know?
create wind
Do we
turbine
know?
setbacks across just eastern Oklahoma.
But do we though?
The Thunder and Denver Nuggets play tonight
we
for
really?
game
But do we
3
really
of the
need to
Western
know?
Conference semifinal series.
Happy Friday,
The game
everybody.
Tonight tips off at 9 p.m. on ESPN.
Any big weekend
The series
plans?
is tied at 1 game each. More on these stories at RadioOklahomaNews.com. From the Radio Oklahoma News Network, I'm Ann Roberts.
After these messages,
News by Oklahomans
we'll be
for
right
Oklahomans.
back.
The Radio Oklahoma News
Let's say,
Network.
don't
Checking in with Beef
forget.
Checkoff. Join us
To be
today,
back.
Heather Buckmash for the
No,
Oklahoma
you're
Beef Council. Hey, let's talk about consumers
Well,
making
we already hit that.
decisions
I
at
missed
the
the Happy
As
Friday,
of
Tiki.
now,
Tiki.
through our
That's
Checkoff Funding
what's
Consumer
up,
Market
Tiki.
Research, 60%
We have
of consumers
37
spend
team
less than
members. Can
30
we hit
minutes a night
39
buying dinner
today?
during
I
the
like
week.
odd
Beef is a
numbers.
convenient, versatile choice for
I'm
a
with
quick
you,
meal
Callie,
as
girl.
demonstrated by the definite uptick
sleeping
in beef
for the
consumption at
weekend. I got
home.
too much
Because
to do,
consumers
like
feel the pressures of
laundry and
inflation,
stuff
they
like
are
that.
looking
See, sleeping
ways to
for
save
the
and be efficient
weekend.
with their grocery store trips. Recipe development by the Beef It's What's for Dinner culinary team showcases how consumers can prepare less expensive cuts
It's
of beef.
Jose
and do it for more leftovers.
Selmo.
Also, recipes are highlighted in categories such as one-dish meals and 30 minutes
What's
or
up,
less to
Abigail?
inspire
She's
convenient and accessible
back.
meals for
Cheers.
all ages. Checkoff-funded content creators and influencer partnerships nationally and in Oklahoma also showcase low-cost, simple beef recipes that are easy to make
I'm
at
going
home.
home.
Checkoff, we are
Jay
working to
broke
keep
the
beef
rules.
top of
I
mind.
I'm
did.
out of here.
I
Thanks,
did.
Heather. Lots of great
Man.
information generated by the Beef Checkoff. To learn
What's
more,
up,
go to
Gente?
driving demand for beef.
Gente, it's about time.
Mhm.
Here's the latest sports from the Radio Oklahoma
We know when
Network.
every
I'm
one of our
Jake
regulars
St.
ain't here.
Landry didn't permit a base hit outside of the
Gente,
infield,
taking too many
fanning
days off.
7. and
It's
routes a
Carlos
complete game
Enrique.
as Oklahoma.
What's up,
wins
Carlos
4-1
Enrique?
over LSU. In the Southeastern
OMG,
Conference
Jay, really, your
softball
sense of
tournament
humor is really showing
quarterfinals.
today.
OU got all of its run production from Sidney Sanders and
That's the
Sidney
second person
Barker,
to talk smack
who
about my
combined
sense of
for 4
humor.
RBIs. Sanders
wrong with
launched a
y'all?
2-run homer and took a hit by pitch with bases loaded, while Barker singled in a run. Game 2 is against Arkansas later today, 3 o'clock Central on ESPN2. 23rd
Whoa,
ranked
what
OSU
did
softball losing in the Big 12
My wife
tournament.
ripped her
2-1
finger
to
off.
Arizona State. That was in the
She did.
quarterfinals. Cowgirls
Yeah.
dropped 33-18.
Looked
while
painful
the
as
Sun
hell,
Devils
too.
improved to 35-18.
She
And
did.
a 3-run
What
home
the-
run in the 6th
Mhm.
proved the difference as Tulsa
What the
fell
hex?
5-2 to Wichita State in the second round of the American Athletic Softball
Apparently, I don't
Championship.
follow John
Dave
Gotti.
Lanning on the Radio Oklahoma
I don't look at
Network.
socials very often.
That's true.
You probably know Stillwater Milling
No,
has
she did.
Oklahoma's
Caught your door and
custom
ripped it
source of
off?
animal feed for over 130
So was it
years.
replaced,
You might not know
possibly
Stillwater
to be
Milling tractors
recovered
carry
movement?
a
I don't
wide
think they
variety of
could, right?
products
They
to
could have
help
put
you
it back
get the
on, or
work
could
done
they?
all around your property.
Man, I'm
Garden,
sorry to hear
pet
that,
supplies,
John.
Animal health, pasture supplies, and so much more. Come see us
crazy.
at one of our 4 Stillwater Mills Agri Centers or visit us online at stillwatermill.com.
Make sure y'all claim
In
y'all's
1958,
rewards when you
the Hillary
send prizes
family
in the
purchased
morning,
a small
guys.
telephone company in their
Be sure to
hometown
claim
of
your
Medicine
rewards.
Park. Now in their 3rd generation, Hillary delivers
Like Tiki
state-of-the-art
did, that's why she
services
got that
across
congratulations
rural Oklahoma.
pin.
From Main Street business owners and our future generation of leaders to farmers
Lisa!
at the heart of our rural economies, Hillary is always innovating, consistently connecting, and relentlessly going where others won't. Because every community, every person matters.
Horatio State Bank has been proudly serving customers since 1905. Personal and business checking accounts, savings accounts, CDs, IRAs, a variety of loan options, online
1000%.
banking. There are many services that Horatio State Bank offers. Explore their website, HoratioStateBank.com, or visit with their friendly staff at one of their branches. Conveniently located in
One of
Horatio,
their
Foreman, and
branches.
Ashdown. Experience the difference in banking with outstanding customer service. Horatio State Bank, member FDIC.
Good morning,
Jay and
Lisa.
Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. on Best Country 106. Warning, Jay and Laney J are equal opportunity offenders. Listen at your own risk.
Ladies and gentlemen, may I have your attention? Let's have a party!
We are born to be alive. We were born to be alive. Born.
Thank God it's Friday.
Born to be alive. Born to be alive. Yes, we were born. Born.
No need to be sheepish.
Born.
Soon it is Friday at the Thomas.
Born to be alive.
Cue announcer. Ladies and gentlemen, let's hear it.
Born.
How do you feel?
I feel good. Yeah.
Born.
Thank God it's Friday.
Born to be alive.
They have my finger in a jar.
Wow.
And here come the freaks now.
Dang, that's crazy.
So John Gotti gonna put that
I
in a jar.
love it.
You
That's a
have
tip jar.
937 messages,
That's
all of which are marked urgent.
I can't take it anymore.
Born to be alive.
Yes, we were born.
What up? Almost ready.
Score.
Born to be alive.
Wake up, don't just lay there like cold granite stone.
Clear.
It's a gorgeous day.
Wake up,
Gorgeous outside. Oh my goodness.
was dreaming about a shirt of every year instead.
Wake me up before you go. I see what you did there.
Yeah. Gotta wake up, get up.
And I'm calling out, get up, get a move on. Get up, what's taking so long? Get up, get a move on.
Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Get up on your feet. Put your hands together.
That's right. Put your hands together. Best Country 106. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning. Happy Friday.
It is a very happy Friday. Most Fridays are pretty happy.
Yeah, I would say so.
Unless you got to work Saturday, and then maybe it's just another day for you.
That's right.
That's
right.
a possibility for some listeners.
It is. Wow. All right. What's everybody doing this weekend? We didn't ask y'all once and y'all didn't answer. So we're just curious. What are we doing this weekend? What are you doing?
This weekend. What's going on this weekend?
Nothing for me.
Yeah?
I mean, laundry.
Is it an easy weekend for you?
I've got laundry to do. I can't wait for the weekend, to be honest.
Really? Why?
It feels like it's just been a
long
long,
week.
tough week.
It has been a long one.
I know. Jackie mentioned earlier, it's like it's almost the weekend. Like, oh, thank goodness.
That's right.
I don't
Mother's
know.
Day is Sunday. I don't know how many times I can tell you this, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
it's very important. And
It's a
I'll
big
do
deal.
something with Mom on Sunday.
Yeah?
Yeah, you can't cook for that woman. Because she'll
Really?
be like, I could have did this better. Like, we know, Mom. Probably take Mom to Gasquatch or something. It's just definitely do something with Mom on Sunday. But we do stuff with Mom all the time, so. And for those of you who don't have your mother, you should celebrate yourself if you're a mother, or celebrate your mom anyway.
True. I like that. I like that.
Celebrate your mom anyway. Just, maybe look through pictures and talk to your kids about your mother. Or tell some stories about her to someone, just celebrate mom anyway.
I was hanging with Alexander and Jackson the other day, and one of them made the statement, "Smells like grandma." And I was like, oh man, that brings you back, not nostalgia. And one of the bigger nostalgia is smell, of course.
My grandma Mooney, she always smelled like Estee Lauder. That's what she used. And when I smell that now, it takes me right back to grandma's bedroom, watching her get ready for church, or whatever.
Right.
Her putting her jewelry on and stuff like that. Those are excellent smells. I love those. I'm glad they haven't forgotten what grandma smells like.
Right.
They'll probably remember the rest of their life.
Oh, absolutely.
So that's cool.
Yeah, buddy. I just a couple of factoids for you guys that you may be interested in. Texas, if you're listening in Texas on the talk or somewhere else, 34 million Americans are living in cities that are currently sinking.
Oh.
And three of those.
Oh, that's heavy.
Three of the main ones that are sinking: Houston, Fort Worth, and Dallas. All cities that are sinking the fastest. Nationally, San Antonio, Austin, and Houston contain 82% of buildings at high risk. Why are the cities sinking? People ask. Texas may be at risk due to increased water demands and groundwater depletion.
So how fast is Fort Worth and Dallas area going to sink?
Probably like a millimeter per 10 years. I don't know. It's probably not.
That's okay.
You know what
That's
I mean?
what I was wondering.
Yeah.
If it would be a lot or a little.
It's all the concrete and buildings and no rainwater. You're right, man. That's what they're saying. Think about it in a city. Where's the rainwater go? It's flushed into those big troughs. The big what are those called? Anyway, the big canal thingies, and then it's pushed on out of the city somewhere.
That's right. Yes.
So I can see why, especially the cities would have even more problems with that.
Speaking of, I had an announcement for you guys. We talked about it earlier to make sure you know. Broken Bow has experienced a major water line break in town this morning. And of course, to make the necessary repairs, they've had to shut the water off. And crews are working as quickly as possible as they can to resolve the issue. Now, the city knows it's an inconvenience, y'all, but it's got to be done.
Okay.
You know, these things happen.
Yeah.
So don't be mad at the city.
Oh, yeah. They went in and broke the line on purpose so they could make sure everybody had no water today.
Right.
Come on, guys.
They'll get it back on as soon as they can. I know it is not good for some of y'all that have to get ready for work and, you know, take a shower.
I know this is an unpopular opinion, but the first person that hasn't made a mistake at their job, go ahead. And this isn't even a mistake that was made by any city employee. This is something that happened.
It happens.
So anybody that has never made a mistake or had any kind of malfunctions at their job, throw that first stone. Go for it.
Right. And don't be calling the city. When's the water going to be back? Don't do that. They will get
Velma,
to it
you know I'm talking to you. Don't go on there talking smack to the city.
Yeah, Velma.
Come on now.
Velma's probably like, I'm on rural water anyway. It's all right, Velma.
What else? Let's see here. I got another example of human beings too close to wildlife.
Oh no.
This one happened at Yellowstone National Park. A Floridian, you would think people from Florida know to stay away from like the alligators and the bad stuff. Oh no. Rangers suspected this visitor approached an animal a little too close to get his pictures. The man sustained some minor injuries when he was gored by the bison. Luckily, he's still alive to talk about it, but this is now the first injury of a reported bison attack in 2025. National Park Rangers remind guests to stay more than 25 yards away from all large animals.
Yards.
And 100 yards away from bears and wolves.
You guys, what did you think was going to happen? Ask a snake owner. They have pet snakes. They've had them for 5 years. They bite sometimes.
That's what happens.
Animals are still animals, you guys. It's not like we're like, some people are like that. They're like, oh, yeah, let's get the giraffe. And they want to pet it and think that it's cool. And then it bites their ear. Well, what did you expect? It's an animal. And most of the time, you're in its home.
That part.
So it could be them defending, thinking that they're defending themselves. Here comes those silly humans.
Right.
Or they could just be tired of us. How about that?
Or it's a game. Who can take out a human first? 100 points for that one.
Oh, that's scary.
Hey, Big Red asked, how did my predictions turn out?
Well, we're going to find out here in about 10 minutes.
All right. Predictions revealed. How did I do coming up?
Yeah. Yeah. It's going
Need
to
some
be
of that
soon.
water.
You do? It's right there.
Yep. It's water time.
Yeah.
The coffee hit with my empty belly.
Oh, no. You need to take a break.
So when I start sweating, it's crazy.
We're listening and we're not judging.
Yeah, don't do that.
Okay. We
Don't
are
judge.
not judging.
You
guys, don't forget about that Bright City Baseball.
10:45 too.
Yeah, it's a state tournament game. 10:45 is a little pregame for pregame for you guys. 11 o'clock is when that game will start.
They're pre-gaming at 10:45 is what you're saying?
Yeah, I didn't pregame show 10:45. I left out show. I'm sorry. It's not a good day. Everything is messed up today. I got up, felt like I was running late, which I really wasn't.
Really?
Yeah, jumped in the shower, washed my hair, didn't condition it, just completely forgot that.
Ooh.
One of my nose pieces is missing. My hair's up. I'm tired.
Wait a minute,
Right
you forgot
foot
to put
hurts.
on part of your nose?
Yeah, I did.
One of your nose pieces?
My
is
nose
missing?
pieces off my glasses because my nose is so small.
Oh, the
thank
nose
goodness.
piece on your glasses.
Yeah, they
Got
fall
you.
off, and I'm discombobulated today. So
Hey.
sorry.
I feel you. My mornings have been messed up this week. Maybe that's what makes the weeks feel long.
Maybe so.
When you wake up as early as we do, though, 10, 11, or let's say noon feels like an entire day away.
Yeah.
You
it
know?
does. Yes.
By 8:30, you're like, it's noon already, right?
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, Luke Holmes, we'll be back. It's Best Country 106. Good morning. Same old dead end highway. No water equals no bathroom. You got that right. Speaking of, let me go to the bathroom. No. No, my stomach started churning. And I started getting sweaty and feeling weird.
Churn the milk and make it butter.
And I don't think it was the bubble guts.
Oh, Taylor.
What's wrong with Taylor?
She said no water equals no bathroom.
That's true.
I'll go home if I gotta go to the bathroom.
I will too. We got water set aside just for this problem.
Well, our water isn't out at home.
Yeah.
I will go all the way to the house. Don't care.
All right, Facebook Live. My mornings have been messed up. Oh, yeah.
That's because you got married midweek.
Yeah, that would throw me off, too.
Yeah.
Anything you do midweek, let's say Wednesday you have a day off, for whatever reason. Anything you do it feels like a whole nother week.
Yeah.
Feels like a Monday on Thursday.
Yeah.
You know, Friday is a Tuesday, Friday. It's the weirdest.
But have you noticed how she's just been glowing? She's super happy to be married.
You know that Maple Donuts column name? Maybe that's the problem. Maybe I've always put Maple Donuts where something else should have belonged. All right. You want to chat with the chat, or do you want me to go to break? I'll be right back.
Oh, it didn't matter. Yeah, we can take a break.
Okay. Break time. We'll be right back, chatskis. After these messages. We'll be right. I'm going to mute the Facebook so it don't go away. Don't go anywhere. We'll be right back.
They don't need a reason.
Real men love Jesus. And their mom.
Were you back there eating donuts?
No. What? There's
Got
no
him,
proof.
Lisa.
There's no proof, right?
He's got a maple beard now.
Best Country 106, Jay and Laney J live. Michael Ray with Real Men Love Jesus.
And maple donuts.
And their mom.
That's right.
I was not eating maple donuts. Excuse me. I was testing out the water, and yes, it is.
You were making the donuts. Oh, is the water already messed up?
Is that what they call it these days?
Yeah.
Yeah, the water's already not running.
Oh, no.
Oh, no. How dare they do to us this way on purpose?
I need some buckets of water, y'all.
Need some gallons.
Before we do the inside the industry country news
and then,
mashup,
and then draw a birthday winner.
yeah, can we do that now?
You want to do that first?
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Can we do that
Birthday
now?
wheel time. Oh, that's the. Hey, I got a question coming up after the birthday wheel and Laney J's industry news. What would you do with another refund check?
Oh.
Yeah, some states have now decided to offer a refund check, and we're curious what you might do with it if you got one of these.
Okay.
All right.
Facebook.com/KKBIFM. We are about to spin the birthday wheel.
All right, let's do it.
As soon as it pops up there, I'll spin it. It's my computer's running slow this morning.
That's okay. It happens. Maybe we need to update it or something. It's probably hadn't been updated.
Well, I did that the other day.
Uh-huh. All right, Wolford.
Ah!
Oh, Dakota Cunningham.
All right, Dakota, you're the winner. Congratulations and happy birthday, Big 13.
Yeah, 13 today, right?
Yes,
That's
that
awesome.
almost landed on Crystal Bulge. Happy birthday, Crystal.
All right, all right.
Our almost winner.
Almost, but not quite.
That's right.
This is not horseshoes or hand grenades, so you're a loser.
Yeah. Close.
Close does not count.
Almost doesn't count. Is it still sharing?
Nope. It is now time, though, for Laney J to go inside the industry and rub elbows with the stars, as only Laney J can. And I think it's see how we did today, right?
Yes. Now my computer is completely frozen. That's nice.
Done.
Okay. The
Done.
Sphere revenue dipped 13% in the first quarter of 2025. That's something. I'm like, oops, what are y'all doing over there? You know what I mean? Roku head of content David Eilenberg has left Roku. He's going to be a creative director at ITV America.
Damn, never heard of her.
The former co-host of the Discovery Channel, which is Carrie Byron and Tori Bilecki, they've decided they were the co-host of the Discovery Channel and Netflix's White Rabbit project. They're going to do a podcast now that takes listeners behind the scenes of the show.
Okay.
That's cool. And Paramount Plus has hit 79 million subscribers, which has shrunk their losses to 109 million. I'm not sure what their losses were before.
10 million.
That's right. First of all, last night, Alan Jackson's performance, I have not gotten to see it, but there was a lot of social media comments about Alan Jackson.
Positive or negative?
Positive. They called him Alan something Jackson about how great of a job he did.
It's Alan freaking Jackson.
That's exactly what it was.
I love it.
All right, so we're going to start with the female artist of the year. Jay said Lainey Wilson, and she got the dub.
I think that's the only one I got right.
No, it's not. Male artist of the year, you said Luke Combs. It was Chris Stapleton again.
That's the one I missed. I knew Chris Stapleton was going to get one.
Well, the duo of the year, you said Brothers Osborne, and Brooks and Dunn won it, which surprised me.
All right. I'm okay with that.
It really did. The song of the year was Lainey Wilson, and I didn't get your prediction on that one.
I said Lainey Wilson.
You did. You said, you said 4x4 by You. Sorry. And the song of the year was Cody Johnson's Dirt Cheap. So
Okay, I did not pick that one.
You did pick the group of the year, Old Dominion.
Yes.
Apparently, they've been group of the year for several years.
Yeah, they have been. I thought that was going to continue.
The new duo was Red Clay Strays. We already had that answer. You said the single winner for single of the year would be Chris Stapleton, and it was actually "You Look Like You Love Me."
Laney
with,
Wilson.
Yeah, Ella Langley.
Oh, and
Riley Green.
Yeah, sorry.
And then on album of the year, you said Post Malone.
Yeah.
It was Laney Wilson.
Okay.
She cleaned up last night.
She did.
Yeah.
She did awesome last
And then finally, entertainer of the year, you was thinking it would be Jelly Roll or Laney Wilson,
Right.
and it was Laney Wilson.
Nice.
So Jay's predictions were pretty good. You only got a couple of them off.
I like it.
So
And I was
thought you
trying
did
to
really
spread
good.
it around a little bit too, you know?
Yeah. But I mean, I had forgotten how much Laney Wilson cleaned up last year's ACM Awards. Because she was entertainer of the year last year.
Nice.
So she won it again this year.
Good.
And just so you guys know,
Uh-oh. Here we go. I knew it was coming.
I've had to change. I'm not changing a thing. Morgan Wallen did not go to the ACM Awards. He was playing golf in Ireland with Tom Brady.
What?
Yes.
Not your nemesis.
He was.
What do you think about this?
I don't know. Like, my man is not supposed to be hanging out with my nemesis. So I don't know. I mean, I was a little hurt, but you know, it's okay.
Yeah.
It's okay.
And then, of course, when I heard this story, I asked her, if Morgan Wallen invited you to hang out with him and Tom Brady, and we know Tom Brady's her nemesis, would you still go? And she said, absolutely.
I would, so I could roast him all day. And then Jay's like, I think Tom could handle it. I think Tom could too.
I think so.
Regardless of whether I like him or not, he is a pretty funny guy. He does have a good sense of humor. I mean, you got to when you can't hold your balls. So your footballs.
Yeah.
Footballs.
Because they're deflated.
That's right. So you can cheat and win.
Lisa said at least it wasn't Tom Cruise. That would probably be rougher for you.
I think it would be. It would be.
Yeah.
Yeah. We can't get Morgan involved with all that jazz.
I love it.
So I'm still gonna, call him out on it though.
Hey, congratulations to Old Dominion to doing it again.
Yes, I love Old Dominion.
This song helped them for sure last
Yes.
year. I was on a boat that day. Best Country 106. Randy Hauser next.
I remember it like it was
Yesterday, cause it was. What it does. Great song too. What up, everybody? Thank you for the popular vote. Tom isn't tall enough to play golf. Yeah, that's because he's mad. Because he's angry. He has to use the kids' clubs.
Yeah, thank you for being on my side, Wilford.
Bad day. Yeah, 8 million New Yorkers are going to receive an inflation refund check as part of the state's 2026 budget.
For what?
Inflation. That money belongs to the hardworking New York families and should be returned to their pockets, said the governor. Joint filers earning $150,000 or less will receive $400.
Did you see? Never mind. We can't get on that. We'll get banned.
Oh, TikTok doesn't deserve it then.
Something
Mention
that
it.
our.
I paused it.
Did you see where the governor declined or vetoed the bill for the indigenous people? Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, he's totally against indigenous people.
And technically, he's a.
Oh, yeah. Is a white passing Choctaw?
No, he's a white passing Cherokee.
Is it Cherokee?
Mhm.
Oh, okay. I mean, I love how he used that as his reason why he's not against Indians. I'm Choctaw. I'm Cherokee, guys. I'm 140,008% Choctaw.
Yeah.
Cherokee.
Yeah. Man.
Go Pete.
No.
I done blew it up in there, so it's gonna be stanky.
No joke.
No joke. No
and the
doubt.
water ain't running.
No doubt.
She was telling me so long. I was all alone that day. The river was rolling. I was getting my phone up. She
Was on the boat.
that day. Was on the boat that day.
Lisa, what are you doing this week? You're probably right, Jay. Jay, what you doing this weekend down there?
Jay and Laney J live, weekdays 6 to 9:30 a.m. Best Country 106.
some new mascara.
If you're looking for dependable
I
plumbing
use
service in
falsies.
McCurtain County, Jacob Brumley
Which you can
Plumbing
get right
has you
there at
covered.
Walmart. It's like
Locally
$10
owned
a
and
tube,
operated, they
and it
specialize
works
in
really
everything
well.
from
But
remodels and
lately,
new
even the
construction to
brand new
repairs, maintenance, and drain
I've
cleaning.
had 2
When
of
you
them
need
already.
fast,
It has
friendly,
been-
and efficient plumbing, call Jacob Brumley 580-306-4014. That's 306-4014. For plumbing done right, call Jacob Brumley Plumbing, your trusted local experts.
So, any suggestions?
Pine Cellular offers you the best value at the best
Oh, well, I
price,
hope y'all had a
providing
good time with
top-notch
Miss
cellular
Sophia.
service in Southeast Oklahoma. Pine Cellular has
Lisa's
local customer
visiting
service,
Mom.
tech
I
support,
got you.
phone
Hopefully
financing,
Mom's
and
doing
trendy
well.
accessories. Check out their Freedom Plan.
I
It's
tried
$25
telescopic,
per
I did
line
not
per
like
month. Pine Cellular has locations in Broken Bow, Idabel, Hugo, Clayton,
Nah,
Telegram,
maybe that
and
wasn't the one I
Antlers.
tried.
Giving back to the community
I'm gonna write
and
it
giving
down.
you
I'm gonna try
coverage when it matters most. Pine Cellular.
All right, you're good.
Are you paying
Go
more
ahead.
than 30%
Seriously.
of your
I
income
what I
for
do is
rent
I
and
turn the water on the
utilities?
back
You
on
may
the
be eligible
plant,
for voucher assistance
water
for
work.
privately owned housing.
It's barely
The eligible
trickling.
income limit
So
is based
while we're
upon
sitting
the
here talking, I
numbers
just
of
went
your
back and
family.
it
The income
filled up.
limit
So
for
I
a family of
poured in the
4
back of
is
it, flushed it, it's clean.
$32,350.
use it.
For
I'll
more
do it
information,
again.
contact Mary Broussard at Broken Bow Housing
I'm not gonna
Authority,
make you
located
flush
at
that
710
for
East
me.
3rd Street
I
in
don't
Broken
care.
Bow, or call
Leave the toilet, leave the lid down.
580-584-6939.
Oh, well,
That's
I ain't trying to look at your turds or nothing, but
I ain't got no turds. Not yet. I might be making some.
But anyway,
legendary Jay and Laney
I've
J
got you
Live,
covered.
Do you
weekdays
want me
6
to-
to 9:30
did you put the
a.m.
thing
on
back in
Best Country 106.
I already did. I'm waiting for this song, and then I'll go back and take it because it's steadily running very, very soft.
Okay. Okay, bye. Y'all take care, Jay, while I'm gone, please. We're gonna drink that today?
Yeah, sure. Let's try it. Eat his donuts, Lisa said. You're mean, Lisa. It's not getting better. Better than 180. Taking our country back. Back to the hollers and hills. Just came back. What are you talking about? I have no clue. What did you hear? Remind me. Toilets and turds. Ah, yes. Our water's out. Our water's out, guys. So, yeah. If you're going to drop a stinking load, you got to bring some water back there with you. I did. I flushed them. Unstable connection. We're losing connections here and there. Oh, I thought, just for the record, y'all like my shirt? I want to show y'all. See here? Here's my shirt. It is not a TikTok shop shirt. I am not selling it, but it is a name brand version of what TikTok is currently selling. Guess the name brand. Thank you for the TGIFs there, Lisa. Facebook, YouTube, Twitch. Y'all are quiet over there. I ain't seen no comments in a minute. Close. Close, Lisa. Similar yet different. I forgot, actually. What does this say? Y'all see that? What does that say? Nope. I don't think it's either one of those.
No.
Yep. I think it's Perry Ellis. Is that Perry Ellis?
Yes.
Okay.
No.
No.
It's Terry Trellis.
It's Ari Pellis, actually.
There you go.
Got it from Timu. All right, she's back, so we can chat with her. Taking our country back to the hollering hills. Twitch raid. If you got a Twitch account, go there now at KKBI FM and comment raid.
Twitchy.
Best Country 106, taking our country back. Little Randy Hauser for you. It's Jay and Laney J live. Good morning, Laney J.
Good morning, Mr. J. What?
I smell perfumes. I smell the parfum. What's that smell?
Oh, it's pretty perfect in pink. It's alcohol gel.
Really?
Yeah,
Smells like Cologne.
I know, but it's alcohol gel.
Perfogna.
You know, it's from that one place that I like. It's good. It smells good. Sorry if you don't like it.
Schmellum's good.
Schmellum's good.
Speaking of Schmellum's good, we talked with somebody who had some Schmellum's good yesterday.
Oh yeah, we sure did.
That was yesterday, right?
No.
Day before
It
yesterday?
was like Tuesday.
Man, my this is what the week is like for me.
Okay. Cool. That's how it's, man.
We didn't interrupt what you was doing over there, did we,
That
Laney
guy
J?
looked cool. Sorry, it was a.
Ain't nobody out there. She's trying to make stuff up now.
It was a client. Sorry, I was working.
Right. That was what I would say too.
I mean, it was.
Oh, I'm working. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm telling you. Oh, never mind.
Laney, Lisa sent you something in Messenger.
Oh, I'll check it after the show.
Good morning, Valley
so I don't
Peaks.
get distracted.
Good morning, Valley Peaks.
Valley Peaks. Come on. Seriously.
Kelly Girl said rain. Similar yet different.
Similar.
45 minutes after 8 a.m. What is it? The local musician spotlight happens in 10 minutes.
It does.
And then we didn't have a music director's misses this week, did we?
Oh, we did.
What was it? Because it would have been yesterday, Thursdays, I thought. When we
Oh,
did it.
that's right. We were going to do it on Thursdays. My bad. Okay, that's Laney's fault.
So when did we do it then? If we didn't do it yesterday,
We hadn't done it yet.
so we didn't do it.
No, we didn't do it. I meant I had one to do it. I just didn't tell you about it. So
Okay,
that's
so
why
we
I
could
said-
do it. We could do it right before the local musician spotlight. Then.
Yes, and
Oh, but it's not in there yet.
it's in there. I
Sweet.
just don't remember the name of it.
It would be the last
I know
one.
on
in there.
no, it wasn't recent. It was last week that I put it in. I had a note to tell you, hey, this is it today. This is our
Does
miss.
it say music director's misses on it?
Yes.
Well, I have one. It's Jared that we played last week.
Oh, okay, that's the only one that's in there?
Yeah.
Loser Laney. Jeez.
I don't know. Just giving you the details I have in front of me.
Sorry, I can't blame it on nobody but myself. It's my fault. I'm
It's
sorry.
been a weird week.
I'm sorry, you guys. I've
Been a weird
forgotten
week.
so much this week. Don't even. Just don't.
I won't.
Just don't.
Let's throw away the key real quick.
Thank you. You guys, I'm getting hammered over here and there's nobody having my back.
You're hammered what?
I'm done. May I be excused?
Oh, goodness.
All right.
It's intern's fault, Wilford said.
It is.
I like that.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Thank you, Lisa.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Absolutely.
Wilford, thank you.
Wilford. Thank you.
Cali girl, fine. You can get out of here. We're too busy laughing.
At you. At you, not with you.
It's fine.
But about Emily Elgin. That looks like a new TikTok.
We played her
played
last week. Yeah, she was.
Okay.
That one was pretty good.
I did like that one. I remember that now.
Yeah, I got you.
Awesome, cool. Awesome sauces.
Awesome.
Anyway, we still have about 11 and a half
Oh,
minutes.
yeah.
You don't like her no more? They don't like it no more? One more time, I want to say this for you guys. Mother's Day is Sunday.
Yes.
Oh, I do have a question that was sent in. If you want to throw that in there real quick before we get...
Let's
what?
do it.
All right. The question is, and I thought this was a very interesting
I'm
one.
announcing my pregnancy on Sunday. I don't care about my sister. I'm just kidding. That was our question from yesterday.
Yes, it was.
guys.
All right, so this is the question. I thought this was a very interesting one because it'll be rated differently by everyone for every individual. So here's what I mean. The question today is, how clean would you rate your room? How clean would you rate your room? For example, a 1 being it's basically a hoarder's room. And a 10 being, I am spotless and I dust daily. between those two.
Whoever says 10's a liar.
I don't know. I saw some OCD people that would probably say that they dust pretty regular.
I mean, I did say earlier that this weekend I needed to clean and do laundry. So right now we're about a -5. In general, I do have a lot of stuff in my room, but it's organized, and I like to keep my room clean because I don't like spiders.
You have organized piles?
No, they're not piles. When I have laundry.
Can you touch your baseboard all the way around?
No, because I have a couple of shelves.
Besides, like, Chester drawers. Sorry, I just wanted to say it. Besides, like, dressers and things of that nature.
I can touch my baseboards. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I can't stand that.
Where
baseboards are completely covered all the way around.
Yeah.
There's something on the wall everywhere.
Yeah.
It bothers me.
Well, like I have laundry to do. So last night I'm like, okay, and I separated my laundry, which is a big deal for me because I never did that in my 20s and probably my 30s.
Really?
Yeah,
separated
I
laundry?
never separated my laundry.
You had integrated laundry?
Yeah, I know.
Man, you were so forward thinking.
Terrible. But I have piles. Like my towels are right here, and the clothes are right here, and but generally my room is clean.
Okay.
I do like to dust. I do not do it every week.
What would someone that has a 10 that that's spotless, not a thing is out of place, not anything extra needed on the dresser, nothing. Something has a place for everything and it's spotless. What would they say your room's number would be?
Oh, they'd probably walk in and be like, you need to clean this pigsty up.
This is like, what would they call it, like a 2 or 3 or 4? Maybe?
For someone who is
somebody's
clean
spotless
like that,
yeah.
I'm picturing a bedroom that has nothing on the walls and a small table with a feng shui lamp.
They've got the live, laugh, love thing.
Oh, okay.
It's just dusted regularly.
They would probably say my room is like a 5 or a 6.
Okay. All right. Whew. All right. No, they're not that much of a minimalist.
Right now, today, it looks horrible, but I need to do laundry. I need to clean.
If I were to ask my wife to rate our room, Drewski said his would be about a 6. I could see that. I think she would rate it at like a 5 or a 6 right now. But right now, she was gone the past 2 days.
Right.
So I was in charge of the room.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So it's a 5 or a 6.
Gotcha.
When she's home regularly, she always, not always, one of her statements is, I need to do the floors. She's always like cleaning the floors. That's one of her things is she's got to have clean floors. And we have animals, so hair collects in the corners and stuff. So I get that. But I would say our room on every normal everyday occasion was about an 8 because she keeps it, pretty clean, especially with animals.
Yeah.
So I would say normally it was about an 8, but right now I'd say it was a 5 or a 6 because she hadn't been home. And the first thing she said when she got home was, I need to do these floors.
Hey, that's her thing, and I get it.
And she had to go to work today, and she goes, if I say I'd rather do floors than go to work, I need to do floors.
She's probably at work thinking about your floor.
Probably, 100%.
Yeah. Now, I get it because everybody has their specifics. I don't like for stuff to be all over the bathroom counter, and my daughter does, apparently. So that's like a constant thing. I'll organize it and put it up, and then I come home from work if she's been home all day, and it's like.
That reminds me of the TikTok of the woman. It's dual sinks, but you can't see her side yet. She walks up to his side, and it's the only thing sitting right next to the sink is toothbrush, right? She's like, you would think he doesn't know how to do nothing. She picks the toothbrush up and puts it in the toothbrush spot, right? Of course, there's a little jar right there and then you'd think he doesn't know how to do nothing, and pans past her spot. And of course, it's a woman's side with everything right out front. And then like a hard line of her stuff to his stuff. And there's nothing on his side but the toothbrush. And she's like, you'd think he'd learn how to put some stuff away, and then pans past hers real quick. And all you see is the hairsprays and the tannin stuff and all the gels and the everything on her side.
That's
the woman's
terrible.
side.
Yes, I do.
I realize it was a joke, but it's still very true.
If you're not going to use it, if you don't use it,
I felt that.
Don't have it out there on the sink.
I felt that. My wife's get-together area, I'm going to get in trouble for this. My wife's get-together area is very cluttered. I'm just going to leave it like that. Every woman knows exactly what their get ready area looks like. And it's not in our kitchen. It's not in our bathroom. We have separate, like, it used to be a water closet in the bathroom. It was like a second bathroom upstairs. And then there was also a water closet in the room. Well, when the room was remodeled, they just left the thing and took out the water. So there's a big mirror and a get-together area.
Oh, yeah, okay.
But there's no water.
Spot.
Yeah. That's got all of her stuff on it.
Yeah.
Everything.
Yeah.
Okay. I have a toothpick, the little
Teeth cleaner?
Yeah, it looks like a toothbrush, but it's got the little
pick on it,
the floss on the end.
Yeah.
I've got that, and I have a toothbrush. My toothbrush is too fat to fit in the little thing, so I lay it next to the toothpaste. My wife complains about that all the time.
Okay.
I hate your toothbrush. It's too fat for the little thing, and you have to set it over here in front, in the way. And I think to myself, you realize you have a whole blanket over your area because your cat will go and throw all your makeup and stuff on the floor. And you're going to complain about my toothbrush. All right, then. Now I got to see if I'm getting text messages.
What about the top of your dresser?
Don't! See, I wasn't going to talk about all that.
Yeah, what about the top of your dresser?
That's my game room. That is not a shared space. Thank you very much.
Well, is her vanity a shared space?
No. All right, we'll talk about my dresser. My dresser looks exactly like her get-together spot.
Oh my gosh, you're gonna get. I'm afraid you're gonna get beat when you get home.
Not again.
I'm telling you, I'm scared for you right now.
Oh my goodness.
Scared for you.
I got a nice text just now. She must know that I'm joking.
Yeah.
She must be in a good mood this morning.
I hope so. Because what she told me wasn't a joke, but between me and her, we plan things on the side. So,
Oh yeah, I understand that completely.
Oh man.
Women stick together. There's no doubt about it in my mind.
We do. But I see a woman's get together spot, you gotta have that.
Yeah. Get yourself together.
That's right. So she got a nice vanity there. I like that.
Actually, I have one of those portable massage tables and a steam and a sauna in my game room.
Yeah.
So I'm just going to give her a massage and throw her in the sauna.
I mean, you should definitely make up for all that trash you was just talking. So
John said Jay's going to be taking her out to steak for this one.
Well, I'm thinking we might not see him next week. And if we don't, you guys know why. Laney J will be flying solo. Jay will be in there like on that movie 9 to 5. Where they keep that man.
Not next week. But the week after that, I might not be here.
Yeah, I'm telling you. I'm a little worried, but it's okay. It's all right. You deserve it. That's all I can say. I'm sorry.
I deserve it. Y'all hear this, people?
Yep.
I deserve
I'm
it.
on her side.
I deserve what I get,
That's
she
right.
says. All
That's
right,
right. I'm telling you, I'm on her side.
All right, then I've lined up a couple of great songs. Both musicians we played in the past for TikTok Musician Spotlight. And then we've got Swap Shop up next. Good morning. Here's Daniel Rittenhouse.
Oh, it's 8:57.
Yeah.
We talked through that.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
And then Michael Frazier with No Tears coming up next.
Okay.
Clear. All right, Facebook Live, YouTube, and Twitch. We're ending our stream today. Go to facebook.com/the swap shop for the swap shop.